Hello and welcome back to my Coming Full Circle channel, where you will receive all the knowledge and all the tools you need to eliminate self-limiting beliefs, emotions, and habits. This is the channel for reprogramming the negativity out of your subconscious mind. This is Kambiz Naficy, and for the past 30 years, I've been working in 12 countries, over 3 continents, transforming more than 10,000 lives by getting rid of baggage in the subconscious mind. Today, I want to teach you about the power of beliefs. I want to tell you everything you have ever experienced in your life has first gone through the filter of your beliefs. In other words, if I take you to the most beautiful Hawaiian beach and you think that you're fat and ugly, you will superimpose that belief on the beauty of the Hawaiian beach. If I take you to the Grand Canyon and you are worried about making your mortgage payment, your financial insecurity will superimpose itself on the beautiful view of the Grand Canyon. If somebody attractive is smiling at you in a cafe and you don't think that you're attractive, you're either not going to see them smiling at you, or you're going to distort reality and think that that attractive person is smiling at the person behind you. The beliefs that you are most used to, the beliefs that you're really comfortable with, they sit in a zone that we call the comfort zone. So you might be comfortable with not enough money, you might be comfortable with too much weight, you might be comfortable with people who abuse you. Any of these things constitute your comfort zone. Now here's the issue. When we want you to step out of your comfort zone and live a more beautiful, worthy life, because that worthy life might be outside your comfort zone, you're going to experience massive resistance because your subconscious mind is afraid that outside of what you're comfortable with, you're going to encounter something dangerous, unpleasant. And that's not the reality. The reality is outside of the comfort zone of your self-limiting beliefs, there's nothing but joy, happiness, and more abundance awaiting you. The skill of a healer is to take you by the hand and slowly take you outside the comfort zone of self-limiting beliefs that sabotage your life. You might think, if beliefs are this powerful, how did I first form my beliefs? I'm going to give you a psychological model that is very unique to my Coming Full Circle approach. As I mentioned in the previous videos, this channel is coming from a much more comprehensive self-development course called Coming Full Circle. If you're curious, look at the video description. Now, here's a psychological model. First, an event occurs. So imagine mom comes into the bedroom of a 3-year-old boy and says, "Son, I'm so sorry, I'm leaving your dad and you to get remarried." That's the event. Following the event, the little 3-year-old boy comes to a personal perception of what is happening in that moment. Your perception, which makes up 80% of your life, only 20% are the events. You know, mom walking into the bedroom, that's just 20% of life. 80% is what you thought as a little boy when mom came in and said, "I'm leaving your dad." So, first the event, second, your perception. Third, after you make that initial perception, you then unconsciously continue repeating the fact that mom left you and dad. So by the time we get to the third level, you now have a core belief about all of life, about all of women. So your core belief in that situation might be that women leave me. What's the fourth step? Your core beliefs start to influence your actions. So now you're in second year of college, you're on your third date, and you keep getting these visions of your date leaving you and breaking up. So your core beliefs have to do with how you view all women, all relationships, all of romance. Following your core beliefs affect your actions. So after you form your core beliefs about life, those influence all of your actions in life. In this case, you might be spying on your girlfriends. You might be looking to see if they're cheating on you. You might be checking their text messages. So your actions follow your core beliefs, and then your actions create the final results. So, you're in the third year of college, and you've already changed 5 girlfriends because they can't stand you when you get jealous. So the result is that you've got 5 broken relationships. Now, the 6th step, here's the catch. In the 6th step, you have a self-fulfilling prophecy. 5 girlfriends have left you, plus mom when you were 3. Now you have a self-fulfilling prophecy. Didn't I tell you all women leave me? That self-fulfilling prophecy is like a liar in your mind, and it quietly steers your life to exactly a place that you do not want. Okay? Most people in this world, and we've got 9 billion people in this world, most people in this world have an unconscious self-fulfilling prophecy. Didn't I tell you such and such thing is going to happen? Now, that self-fulfilling prophecy came from the original perception. As I mentioned, 80% of life is perception, 20% is what happened. You're in junior high, you take your sweetheart out to a school dance, you go off to the bathroom, you come out, and she's kissing your best friend. Right there, the perception is, oh, what a loser I am. And then that gels into your core belief so that you're now 38 years old, and whenever you're with a woman, you feel like a loser in romance. And that starts to affect your actions and the results. But worst of all, you have a self-fulfilling prophecy that steers you towards the final result of you being a loser in romance. Take the example of a Hollywood or Broadway play director. That Hollywood director knows what the story is. There's a melodrama here. I'm going to lose women. So that director picks the perfect actors and actresses for a repetitive melodrama. So I'm going to ask you, my friend, what is your repetitive melodrama? Your Broadway play always ends the same way when the final curtain drops. Is it that you're a loser in romance? Is it that you're supposed to go bankrupt? Is it that you always have psychosomatic diseases? What is it? You have a repetitive melodrama. And that repetitive melodrama points us to your self-fulfilling prophecy. Didn't I tell you my life is such and such? What's the solution? In the comprehensive course, I gave you 16 techniques for eliminating self-fulfilling prophecies and destructive beliefs. I'm going to give you a few right now. Find evidence to the contrary of any negative pet theory that you have about yourself. So if somebody says, I'm a loser in love because my girlfriend kissed my best friend in an 8th grade dance. Okay, find evidence throughout your life of people who were attracted to you, people who wanted to stay with you, people who fell in love with you, and you got rid of them because of your self-fulfilling prophecy. So find evidence to the contrary. Another technique, reframe the original incident. That 3-year-old boy, mommy walks in, tells the 3-year-old, I'm leaving your dad. Now you're 38. Reframe that moment when mommy walked in. Maybe your dad was an alcoholic and was beating her. Maybe they just weren't cut out for each other. Is it really true that mommy abandoned you? Reframe your original perception. Keep one thing in mind. Personal perceptions, especially when you're 3 years old, 11 years old, those perceptions are not utter truth. If you're 38 or 59 or 29, go back to the original incident. Find your perception and reframe it, reinterpret it, and that'll save your life. Here's another technique. I mentioned that all the beliefs that you're comfortable with create a comfort zone. So you're afraid to stick your toe out of your comfort zone of old beliefs, habits, and emotions. So the technique is follow the breath, melt into the inhalation, let it flow, let it go with the exhalation. When you merge with your breathing, you can stick your toe out of your comfort zone. Follow the breath and take one action, which is outside your routine comfort zone. And you will see, you will have direct experiences that outside your old comfort zone of self-limiting ways of being, there is nothing but joy, success, and abundance waiting for you. There is no monster waiting for you outside the comfort zone. Final technique, set your intention to get more out of your life. In other words, if you are surrounded by abusive people because you have low self-worth, before you leave the mattress in the morning, set your intention on living like a worthy person. Set your intention that you will never allow abusive people to enter your life. Setting your intention is like putting a railroad cart on the rails. Once you set your intention early in the morning, the intention will not let you falter and fall off track. So that was my lesson on the power of beliefs. Stay with me. We're going to cover every single topic related to self-transformation and reprogramming negativity from your subconscious mind. Do take a look at the video description. I will bid you farewell and we'll come back to you very, very soon. God bless. Godspeed.